Hi guys, John here again with another video. Today's topic is the big picture. How many times have any of us, including myself, reacted in a certain way because we didn't see the big picture in life? Now, this has happened to me many times, as many of you who are watching this will be the same boat. I'll just give you a little example recently, two examples recently. There was, about 3 weeks ago, there was some strong winds really came from nowhere. None of us was prepared for it. And it knocked over my son's trampoline. And because it's such a big trampoline, I was trying to tip it back over to, it was on its side, trying to get back onto level ground, so to speak. And I couldn't do it on my own. It was just too big. It wasn't the weight, it was just too awkward, the size of it. And I saw my neighbour getting in his car. I didn't make eye contact, but I knew he was there, and I thought, oh, maybe he'll come and give me a hand now in a minute. And then he drove off, and I thought, oh, that's not like him, he's so, it's very helpful. Now, I could have reacted two ways to this. I could have just thought to myself, okay, he's busy, he's got an appointment to go to, or he's got something to do. Or I could have gone the negative route and got cross, angry, and confronted him. Oh, why didn't you help me when I was in? I could have, but I didn't do any of it. I just carried on with my day as it was, and I got a neighbour of mine ready to help me get the trampoline back on the ground, and I went from there. So anyway, fast forward a week later, I was talking to my neighbour, and I was telling him what happened. The same one that drove off when I was trying to lift the trampoline up. And what had happened when the trampoline turned over, it had damaged two of the bars that hold the net up. So I just happened to mention to him, I just asked if he knew someone who could help me fix them. And he said, oh, I could maybe sort that out for you, he said. And he took them in his garage, and I swear he was no more than 15 minutes, he brought them back, all straightened out, all sorted out, and I couldn't believe it. And not just that, through talking with him after, he's built some I suppose you would call them like tent pegs, but they were like pieces of metal, big pieces of metal. So we're actually going to put the trampoline right into the ground, so it's not going to move. It's going to be attached to the bottom of the trampoline, and it's going to be hammered into the ground. So what I'm trying to say to you is, if I'd have gone on the angry route when this had happened, then him helping me repair it would never happen. Him helping me make the trampoline stronger than it's ever been would never happen. So I'm trying to say to you is, sometimes we just got to try and see the big picture in things. Not trying to see the little things that make us cross and stuff like that. So, there's another recent example for you, about myself. You may have noticed I haven't done so many videos the last few months, and I've been absent from One World to Witness. It's because my son's been home for the last, I don't know, about 10 weeks or so now from school. For personal reasons I'm not going to go into now. But because that's happened, I've not been able to do even a quarter of what I want to do videos wise. It's like having a rope around me all the time. That's the only way I can describe it. So you could say to yourself, I could react to either two ways. I could try and stay positive, which I've done for the most part. Sometimes it just gets to me about it. Or I could be negative, which I have been as well. Or try and see the big picture, which is probably a bit difficult for me at the moment because I'm right in the goldfish boat, so to speak. But I sort of getting glimpses of what the big picture is, but I'm not really ready to share that here yet. Other than to say that it's a sort of period of sort of growth for myself, amongst other reasons, So I will say that. But then again, that's the reason for this video is, how many times have any of us though done this, Something's happened, you think, oh my god, why has this happened, Like I've said in the past to me when I had COVID, really angry why it happened, and then it took 18 months later I saw the true reason why it happened, because of my ego and stuff. But at the time, I was ranting, I was livid about it. It's just another example. is we do that too much in life. We just don't see the big. We don't allow ourselves to see the big picture. Sometimes we just can't do it. Sometimes we're ill, or we're too wrapped up in our own little bubbles to see what's going on outside of it. Because we live our lives in like a goldfish bowl, and occasionally we sort of see a bit of the outside of that, and through spirituality, whatever, we get glimpses of it. But generally, that's how we live our life. We just, focus on the day-to-day stuff, and that's pretty much how we live our life. Nearly all of us do. So anyway, if you've got any experiences like this, please share them with us in the comments, and I'll try to get back to making videos more often soon. But when my son is off, it's sort of going to be like this as and when at the moment. And we'll go from there. So until next time, guys, bid you all bye for now. Stay safe.